Yo, what is going on? And now, sitting here as a sports fan, as a baseball fan, I'm thinking about the New York Mets. Though I am not a Met fan, I'm a Yankee fan, I still follow baseball. And one of the things about the New York Mets, you, for all this time, for the past, 3 or 4 years already, have been hearing that next year will be the year that the Mets will start being good again. That is the year, next year is the year that everything is supposed to come together for you. Next year is the year, what you've been hearing as a Met fan. And what you've been hearing about this year is the fact that this year you almost did not expect to do much, but at the very least you would know who your core is, who your group of guys are that you would build your franchise on for the next coming 4, 5, 6 years. You didn't expect the Mets to be good. Some optimistic Met fans maybe thought that they would be at 500 or struggling for the second wild card, but that is, as it seems right now in late May, it seems like it's not happening. I believe the figure is we're at 11 or 12 games below 500. With this home stretch right now, we're facing the Braves, and then coming up is the Yankees, and in danger of being 15 games under 500. I know the season is still young, and maybe for you optimistic Met fans, something might turn around. But my question to you is, and it could be just the start of a slow season, but at the end of this year, when the Mets do not do anything, in my opinion, if you were to ask the Met fan right now, who is the core players that you're coming to the show for the next coming years? And when I think about it, there's only really 2 people that I could think as of right now that you would build your franchise with next coming years. First one, David Wright. He's officially a captain. You signed him for a long term. He's he's putting up the numbers so far. And you have the ace of clearly what seems to be the ace of your pitching staff, Matt Harvey. And then the question is, who else is in that core? Lucas Duda has not been doing anything. He's batting .210, batting 4th right now. You may, he is playing out of position. He's playing left field. His natural position is first. Maybe that might have something to do with it. Who knows? But he has yet to put it together. Then you have Ike Davis, who this year is batting at this point 143, strikes out all the time, and it seems like not much is going on. There's controversy of whether to send him down, but the Mets are saying no, or they're not saying anything as of yet. They're not denying it, but they're not saying one way yes or no. The rumor is that Ike Davis, he kind of does not listen and he wants to do things his own way. But you might say to yourself, well, last year he hit 32 home runs, started off slowly as he is now. Good point. But can you hang your head on Ike Davis that he will come out of this and that it just won't tail off and that he's able to do something? So you don't want to give up on him yet. But is he someone that you would build your franchise around? Ruben Tejada, though his defense has picked up, he he just hits fly balls. John East was the guy that was supposed to be, you know, in the top of your rotation. Not doing it so far, though. He's slowly turning around. Daniel Murphy, there really is no position for him on this team right now. You know, he's not really a guy that I would say that you could build around, but, you know, he's a bench player on any other team. You know, in the starting lineup, you have Mike Baxter as well. Sometimes starts, pinch hitter. He's hitting, but he's really a bench player, a 4th or 5th outfielder, bench player. Jeremy Hefner, winless going into today. Sean Markham, awful. So that's the question I really want to, or at least what I worry about. If next year supposedly will be the year that you turn everything around, coming into this year, at the end of this year, you're supposed to know who your core team is, who you would build around. You know, you have people like Zach Wheeler in Vegas. He had his troubles. Travis d'Arnaud was supposed to be another one that you're supposed to build over the future with that you just got. But he's injured. You know, so who right now, that's what I worry about, because there's really no one for the time being, you know, provided you have your blue chips that you think will be the best. You really don't know if they will be best when they come up here. But so far, based on the team that we have up in the majors, who would you hang your head on? That don't make sense, does it? Who would you be happy with so far? And if I were a Met fan, there's really only 2 players, and that's what I worry about, because it seems that the team is not moving forward. It's moving backwards. If anything, it's at the same place that it's been. So, those are just my thoughts, my opinions, and until next time. Later, guys.